Back to another video. So today I'm going to the part 1 of the Geronimo Stilton, the Ship of Secrets, Adventure of the King of the Fantasy, part 1 of the Read Aloud. It looks so good. It's my name order abroad. Okay, let's open it. Geronimo Stilton, Ship of Secrets. Oh yeah. Okay, let's read it. Geronimo Stilton, I'm going to be, as you guys know that, the best cousin in the world. It was a gloomy Friday afternoon in the new house city. The weather was damp and cold, and I was holed up in my house, hard at work. Oops, sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Geronimo Stilton. I run the Broaden's Gazette, the most famous newspaper on Mouse Island. Go to the second page. Okay. Anyway, I was saying, I was in the office. A thunderstorm was brewing. The wind was blowing so hard it rattled the window for the bent of the branches. For a second I thought I heard a strange voice outside. No. I ran to look out the window, but all I saw was rodents scurrying to the indoors. How strange! It was probably all in my imagination. Or it could have been just a second of the wind. I worked until the late afternoon while the sky grew darker and more threatening in the distance. I heard the booming of thunder. Then suddenly the door to my office flew open. Someone dressed in a black jacket, a fluttering red slick cap, and a top hat. My head! Help! Okay, now let's go to the third page. It was only then I recognized his voice. I looked more closely than I saw the teeth were made of plastic. Furthermore, the mouse's paw was on the light switch. The lights had gone out. He had flicked them off. You are not a vampire, closing. You're my cousin Trap. Oh, Jerrykins, you're so gullible, he said, laughing. So what do you think of my vampire? Who was a vampire who had come to my office? It was my cousin Trap. His teeth were fake and the bottle was filled with tomato juice. Costume, I figured I tried it out on you. See how authentic it is. I dried the sweat from my forehead. My whiskers were trembling with fear. Ha ha ha, I said weakly. It's very good costume, but you almost scared me out of fur. Come on, Gary Berry, he snickered. Can you take a little joke? I'm the best cousin in the world, right? Well, you aren't boring, I replied. My cousin can be a bit much. I just knew you would like my costume. Trap continued smiling proudly. Now, aren't you going to ask why I'm dressed like a vampire, mister? No thanks, I said. I'm really not interested in Trap, but I'm very busy working, and my name is Geronimo. That's Geronimo. Okay. Trap drank a sip of tomato juice and cleaned his whiskers on my tie and giggled. But I think you'll find it very interesting, Geronimo, he said slyly. After all, you're invited too. He waved a card under my nose, but I couldn't see what it said. Then Trap read it aloud. Mr. Geronimo Stilton is invited to the new Mouse City Grand Mask Ball. All guests must arrive dressed as their favorite fantasy characters. Costumes are mandatory. No expectations. The ball begins Friday at midnight in the ballroom at the Golf One Castle. On the back, they were invited by note. By the way, don't be late. There will be all of you can eat a cheese buffet, but it's come first serve. Mozzarella cheese ball, cheese bread, cheese wheel, cheese kebabs, cheese sticks, cheesy tea, cheese pastries, cheese tarts, and cheese soup. Okay. So you saw, I read aloud the Geronimo Stilton part 1. Ship of Secrets is my first book which I read in YouTube channel because I like reading as I told in my introduction video that. So forgetting the part 2 I'll upload it like after tomorrow or something. So get notified. Subscribe to the channel to the post notifications, like this video, and see you on the next video. And until that time, bye.